Hey everybody, welcome to Make It Rock, the show where I show you how to make it rock. And who am I? I'm Thomas Christ, the host of Make It Rock. And yeah, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into an old project of mine from FL Studio, and we're going to be taking a look at it. We're going to be seeing what we can do to sort of bring it up to code, because this track was made in back in 2012. What is this track called? The track is called uh, the track is called "Hooray for Violence." Off of it is off of one of my favorite albums, Regaining Composure. So hello to my lovely wife from downstairs. Hello to Rhett, the mix. You're not your Bob. I guess I could be whatever you want me to be. Anyway, let's take a look at it and let's get into it here. We're in FL Studio. And here we go. This is FL Studio. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up this project, Hooray for Violence. And I already opened this up earlier just to make sure we get rid of any issues. Hello, Denise. Welcome. So it's going to open this project up here. And we're going to get a bunch of stuff here. Problems loading the project. Oh, no. All these things don't exist. And I have all these pop-ups that come up because they're plugins that don't exist anymore. Why can't I X out of those? That's really annoying. Well, I'm gonna hit OK. That's probably the issue right there. All right. So we're gonna have to replace all that stuff, but that's not really a big deal. It's pretty easy to do. So here's where we're at with this project. When I open it up, it'll play. Actually, but you can hear like the vocals are very rough sounding, everything, because some of those things are missing. Now, I don't think in terms of the instrumentation, and all we really have is this the drum kit. It's here, and we have ReFX Nexus. And like I said, one of the nice things is it opens up, the old projects and whatever presets I had on there. We'll take a look at the mixer and see what's going on there. Oh, I actually did route stuff to channels. That's good. I'm gonna have to fix up a lot of this EQing because this is all garbage. I don't know what I was doing back then. And then these are kind of our vocals in here, and we'll fix all this stuff up, and we'll make it sound cool. So that's what we're gonna do. Going into start with the bass here, and let's just see what I had on this. So I had the fast distortion and the limiter. That's all there because that still exists. So we'll take a listen and see what that's like. And it doesn't kick in right away. I think it starts somewhere around here. So there we go. I'm wondering, do we even need this distortion? What is that coming from? Oh, this must be. It's that. Is that on? It's on. It's the FL Studio on the Mac Mini. So we'll see about this distortion. I don't know if I want to keep that or not. I guess it does work within the context of the song. Let's take a listen to these drums. Now, the other thing that I will do, because I did all this crazy EQ stuff where I cut all the lows out, I cut all the highs out. You don't really actually need to do that. The master bus, no, this is on, we're on the bass channel right here. Channel 1, you can see this is routed to channel 1, so that's channel 1. This is the master over here, which has the reverb, which still exists. No, the that doesn't, neither of these things I have. So I can actually just delete these because I don't have Elephant on here and I don't have classic reverb. I don't think it even exists or is available for uh, anything modern nowadays. These are a lot of these were 32-bit Windows only plugins that were the stuff that I don't have anymore. So I'll get rid of this completely. This EQing. Don't need any of that. Don't know why I did it. See, that already sounds fuller. Just doing that. Now we'll take a look at the drums, and they're all just coming from this FPC, which is like FL Studio's drum machine. So let's see what these are doing. Nice and punchy, I will say that. And all there's a limiter on there. What is this limiter doing? The limiter is doing quite a lot. I may get rid of that, but I may keep it. Who knows? What I will get rid of is, again, this stupid EQ that doesn't need to... This is terrible. Terrible stuff. Alright, so we got the drums. Drums are nice and situated. What is this synth part? Okay, so that's that. That's coming from Nexus. It's going channel 3. It is pinned all the way up to the max. I'm not sure why that is. I might actually keep the low cut on this, but I'm going to get rid of the high cut. There's no reason for that high cut to be there. I'll look at the guitars. Now, we have, okay, Fruity Delay and Fruity Limiter. That all exists. So we have the Fruity Delay. What is that doing? Let's see if I can solo this channel out. So I'm trying to figure out what this delay is actually doing. Hey, Pause and Guitars, welcome. Good to see you. Trying to figure out exactly what is this delay doing. If I take it out. Okay, that's what I thought. It's doing like a doubling thing. I have other things that could probably just do that. But I might just leave that. I don't think there's any problem with that. There's this weird cut there, which I'm probably inclined to leave that because that's probably getting rid of some annoying frequency. But this part here, we shouldn't be cutting off the top like that. And it already sounds like way crisper. Sounds like a shot QT note. Maybe. I have no idea what you're saying there. But yeah, if we take that out. Yeah, I'd probably leave that. Let's I don't know if this is happening at this portion or not. Okay, there we go. Same thing there, and that's an awfully harsh low cut on there too. We might be inclined to try to get a little bit more of that low end back in. Probably do the same thing here too. Should be below 200 hertz. Let's go back to where that was. Now I don't want to make a new pattern. All right. Why is that not? All right. Hey, Tremor Bear. Welcome. The delay should like a quarter note. Spelling like, oh, I'm sorry. The delay should sound like a quarter note. I mean, it's got to be shorter than a quarter note because it's just doubling. That's all it's doing. So what do we have this? I don't know if I can actually see what this is set at. What is the time set to? No, I can't see. It's a see they do this weird stuff where it's like 20% or something like that. Uh, it's not exactly it's a little funky how this works. But yeah, it's a very short delay, and it's just like putting it from one side and delaying the other side a little bit. There's other ways I can do that now, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, so let's just get this mix without the vocals. I'm not worried about vocals at all. I'm just gonna bring all this stuff in. Maybe I'll just zero it out. What the hell? Let's just zero it all out. That track shouldn't have anything on it, because that was the guitar input. So we'll just we'll do that. And let's. Oh, I need to stop creating patterns. I don't want to create a pattern. I do like that feature. I don't like that always there. But anyway, let's take a look. Enjoying the AC. That's probably a good idea this time of year, where you're at especially. We're supposed to have a bit of a heat. I can't believe it because it's been so cool this late spring, early summer. But we're actually having a bit of a heat wave coming up this weekend. We're going to get to like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not necessarily looking forward to that as much as I love the summer. Yeah, it won't be quite 113. The humidity's at 8. Jeez. It's like no humidity at all. All right, so here we go. We're looping this. Now we're going to start bringing stuff in. I'll bring the drums first. Try to get those up to about a little over 9 dB. Let's get to a part where there's a little more going on with that. There we go. Then we'll bring the bass in. All right. Let's take a look at synths. Take a listen to the synths. Mix Club says his AC is humming today. Amber and Power said they need 30 to 50% increase. Yeah, it's just getting to be that time of year. Charmer Bear says if you wet yourself down with the water hose in the shade, you cool down and dry up in minutes. Yeah, that would be a pretty interesting like experiment. Everyone always says, yeah, but it's a dry heat, and I come up back with so's an oven. Exactly. There's a point where that stops being really effective. Hey, Pete Johns, welcome. Good to see you. All right, we're about to bring these. We're about to bring these guitars in here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I could maybe even increase the top end of this a little bit. Let's go to where do we go? Like 3.4K. Let's try that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's sounding a lot better already. We'll go into this like verse section. Let's just take this little first part of the verse, and we'll bring that other guitar in. a little quieter than that main one. Hello, Dan Eckberg. Yes, it is sweaty balls weather. I think we're on something. Cold deer, more fear of shrinkage. That's like that's like us in the wintertime. Oh, it's brutal. I always take this summer. I take the hottest summer day over the warmest winter day. It's just terrible. All right, I think we're good there. Let's take a look at this pre-chorus section. All right, I think that's all sounding pretty nice. Here's our chorus. It's pretty much the same thing as what we heard at the beginning. Now, I think what I want to do, and people know if you've watched this, yeah, we get lake effect. We get lake effect snow. That's really annoying because usually what that amounts to is it's not a lot of snow, but it snows like every day. When we get into a jag with lake effect snow, and it'll just snow every day, and it's not a lot. You know, maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches, but it's enough to just be like, okay, I'm sick of it. I'd rather have one big storm than a bunch of little shit snows like that. That's when it gets really annoying. I know like some people have it a lot worse. Like if you're in the Buffalo area or Erie or Rochester, places like that, like it's terrible. Because when we're getting like 2 inches of snow, they're getting like 2 feet. All right, so we're gonna call this instrumental mix. There we go. So we'll call that the instrumental mix. We got everything. Should be routed there to that track 14. And it looks like it, except that one. That one doesn't matter. Okay. So here we go. Everything should be going to this. And it is. And we can just pull that overall volume down a little bit because it's probably a bit on the loud side. Live in a weather belt, yeah. Hey, Cooper Glover, good to see you, man. So I didn't promote this show today at all. I realized I had a lot of running around to do. I got a lot of running around to do all week this week. I'm off work, but I'm doing stuff, and so yeah. Anyway, but we'll definitely put out promotion for tomorrow's You Rock show. Absolutely. All right, we got to try to start dealing with these vocals. Oh my goodness, this is always the tricky bit. Now, Voxengo Voxformer, I actually do have Voxengo Voxformer, but it doesn't recognize itself. It's probably like too old of a version or something. So here's Voxengo. I don't tend to use this anymore. Will this even load? I don't know if it's even loading. Oh, it did. No, it did. It loaded. There it is. So this is Voxengo Voxformer. This does stuff very similar to what Xvox does. This was kind of Xvox before Xvox. But since I have Xvox now, I'll probably just use that. But I could use this. This is what would have been originally on it. I suppose, what would I have used as far as a preset goes? Probably either in-your-face vocals or hard compression, I think were the ones I tended to use most of the time. Let's just see. We're on the pre-chorus vocals. Where am I at in the song? I'm on the chorus, I think. Yeah. All right. We're actually gonna start. We'll start with the verse though, because that makes the most sense. Here's no. This has a lot of stuff going on it. It does have the Voxformer. Now, what I can do is I can actually just replace this with Xvox Comp. So Xvox Pro actually has all of its units split out, so you can have just the compressor, just the de-esser. I might just do the whole Pro. I'm gonna do the whole Pro because I want both that and the EQ section. I'm dragging it over. There we go. Okay, now it's in the window. I'll take a look and see what we've got. Let's just scroll on down, and we'll see what we can find here that should work. Rock. I think I like this. Was it Bright Rock? That's the one. I'm gonna turn off this reverb and delay because there is a, or no, there isn't. There isn't a delay, so maybe we'll leave that on. Hey Moses, Jay Hawkins, what is up? Good to see you. Hey, if you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit that like button, by the way. All right, let's bring this in. I'm gonna turn it down a bit because I don't know how loud it's gonna be. I'm gonna turn up the compression.
Across the TV screen.
I'm gonna add
Belly's full, but we wanted more. A new McDonald's beauty queen. Looks like we won another war. Dead bodies are strewn across the TV screen. Belly's full, but we wanted more. A new McDonald's.
So I'm turning up the. Hey Frank Turzo.
Like we won
how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Across the TV screen. Belly's full, but we wanted more.
So I just turned up. I just turned up the delay ducking and turned up the delay a little bit. Probably turned down the reverb because I'm not really a big reverb person. Oh. You can hear that delay. There's the delay. And we got the Blood Overdrive. So this is like their Fruity Loops distortion. We have a little bit of filtering going on. And this is on the times 100, so it's on the extreme setting. But it's only up to about, what is that, like 14% or so. And then we have the post gain at like just a little before halfway. So, oh, thank you, Frank. This is one of my favorite songs on one of my favorite of my albums. So, that's an interesting thing too. It will hang on to the name of the previous thing that was in there. So it says Voxformer, but it's actually Xvox because it just hangs on to that name for some reason. There's probably a way to fix that. I can rename it. We'll just rename it. There is a way to fix that, which is, before I did that, I should have totally deleted it, but it doesn't really matter. So I think we're good on the verse Vox.
Looks like we won another war. Dead bodies are strewn across the TV screen. Belly's full, but we wanted more.
All right. Hey, Jade Star, thank you. Welcome, Jade, and thanks for sending everybody over here earlier. All right, great show earlier as well. And we're going to get into this pre-chorus vocals. Let's see what's going on in the pre-chorus. So here's the pre-chorus. And we'll see what's happening here with this. And this is the one I did bring in Voxformer. I actually had, so this Blue Cat stereo chorus. The only problem is I have that too. But I don't know, hey, Frank Sandali, welcome. I don't know what this Blue Cat stereo chorus was actually doing. I can only guess. Because if I bring it up, it just gives me this. The plugin failed to load, Blue Cat stereo chorus, because they changed the name of it. And so now, if I wanted to bring that back in, it's BC Chorus 4 Stereo. So that's probably why it's not loading. I'm not even gonna bother changing that name because it's the same thing, just a much newer version of it. Let's just try the clean chorus. That's always a good bet. I do have Voxango on here. We'll see what that's gonna do. I'm gonna bring this down, turn it on, and we will deal with this. We don't need that high cut because that high cut was ridiculous. There's absolutely no reason for it. And probably the low cut is a bit much too. We'll see once it starts playing, but. And I think I'm going to delete that out of there totally. And I'm going to bring in instead Xvox. And I'll just use the same setting I used before because why not? That seemed to work. So where were we at? We're in rock. Bright rock. We'll just go with that. Let's take a look at knock some of this reverb back a little bit. Add in the delay. And we'll duck the delay. I think I had it up around 30 or so for the delay ducking. Now, what I want to also hear is let's just take a listen to going from the verse into that, just to see how that's.
Police make sure their gunshots match with the number of pills they stole. Hell no, this isn't justice. Hell yes, it's what we want. Police make sure their gunshots match with the number of pills they stole. Hell no, this isn't justice. Hell yes, it's what we want. Police make sure their gunshots match.
You get really crazy with the chorus.
The number of pills they stole. Hell no, this isn't justice.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yes, it's what we
But I do use that sometimes.
Police make sure their gunshots match with the number of pills they stole. Hell no, this.
All right. I think that's all good. I think I'm liking that. Now we'll get into the chorus. I think all we have left is there's chorus vocals, bridge vocals, and soft vocals. Hey, DJ Big Red, welcome. Good to see you, man. How are you doing tonight? All right. Let's take a look here and see what we got going on as far as this goes. All right, so we'll go back to the mixer. We'll go into chorus vocals. Now we got the Vox Former again because I use that on all the vocals. We had the Blue Cat Stereo chorus. We have ADT. Now this is an interesting plugin. This doesn't exist on here either, but this was a great plugin. I missed this plugin actually because it did the thing. It basically did like vocal doubling for you. There are ways to do that. You can do it with Xvox now, but that was a really nice plugin that I wish was still available, but it isn't. So we'll get rid of that. This one we can just go and replace and bring up the new version of it, and we'll just do factory presets. Do clean chorus, because why not? And I think I brought this up to a little bit there. Brought that up a little bit. And we'll just kind of keep it the way it was on that other preset. Now, to do the ADT, I don't even know if this needs ADT, to be honest with you. I could move this down. Well, we're going to delete that. We're going to bring in Xvox Pro. And we're going to go back to the Bright Rock. Where are we at? Bright Rock. There is a way I just thought of a way I could do this. So, we'll bring this down, scroll down through, and find, where are we at? Bright Rock. So there we go. So we'll do this whole delay nonsense. Turn the reverb down. Turn our compression up. That's what I forgot to do on the other one. I probably should go back and do that. We'll fix this damn EQ. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What an utter mess. But we'll fix it. We will fix it. And that's exactly what we're doing. Hey, Chris Lane, is Chris Lane Sr. here? Did I see Chris Lane? Somebody said hello to him. Oh, there he is. Hello, Chris Lane. Welcome. All right. So let's get back into this. Now, the idea I had was to go here and I can bring in just the Xvox tone, which is just this part of Xvox. See if we can get that to show up. And this should be able to give us. No, that's not the right one. Which one do I want? The SFX. Yes, there we go. That has the widener. Yes. So we'll try the pitch widener on this. And that should give us something very similar. Hello, Panda the Torture Clown. Welcome. All right. It would have been nice if I had done an actual double on this, but I didn't. So we just have to make believe. All right. That is yeah. It's a common misconception. This app, and they have this for I know, Pete, you're not big into I know you're not big into the paid apps, and I don't think this one's particularly. I think it's around like $20 or so on the iPad. I don't know. I think it's worth it though. I really do, because you don't get quite all these features on the iPad, but you get most of this, and it's really it really makes a big difference with vocals. I'm not usually big into these like all-in-one plugins, but like this stuff is really good. I just have to call balls and strikes, and then it's a really good plugin. All right, let's go into the bridge Vox. So, bridge vocals. All right, we have our vocals here, and that has the soft box too. Okay, so this is like this call and response thing that happens. All right, so let's get just the main ones. And there's no effects on them at all. That is weird. Why wouldn't there be anything? Not even the Vox former. That is strange. We'll put Xvox Pro on it. We'll put Xvox Pro on it. Let's see here. We might need to do something a little different here, but I'm not going to do it unless I have to. All right, where are you at? Where are you at? Rock. Rock should be at top, I think. We'll turn that up. We'll do all the little things. I should just save this as a preset. Saved myself a lot of trouble. Saving this as a preset. And we'll turn that up. And yeah, let's just go ahead. What do I save this as a preset? I think it's this, maybe? Yes. Save new. Okay. So there we go. Now we have this saved. So that'll make it a little easier. I might want to do something. We'll see what we need. All right, let's go back into this part and see what's happening.
Welcome to America. Welcome to America.
Oh, okay. It's not even going through there. Where is it going? That's awesome. It's going through the pre-chorus vocals. So then what is this for? Does this even have anything? Old Thomas, what were you doing? Okay. So I know stuff's going through this. So I don't think I even used this. I may have created it and not used it, and that might explain why it doesn't have any effects on it. All right. Well, let's deal with these. So this would be this other part here. If I get it selected. All right. So we will we'll delete Voxengo. We'll replace Blue Cat Stereo Chorus. That's a lot of kind of repetitive stuff, but that's what you got to do if you want to get these old projects working, sounding good again. We're sounding good for the first time. We're sounding better than they ever have before. All right. So we got our chorus. We'll do our little things. We'll increase the delay. We'll increase the depth, increase the rate a little bit. Okay. Gonna go back in. We'll get your Voxengo, or get your Xvox Pro. Here's Xvox Pro. We have the preset saved, so we'll just use it. That needs way more compression. Cause it's like this whispering thing. It's like this whisper growling thing. All right. So let's see what we got. Let's see how this is working out. We'll just kind of leave it the way it is because I don't think there's any reason to change it. See, that would be one of those ones where I could go a little more extreme with this, like depth and rate on the chorus. Okay, there's this weird breathing thing that's happening, and I just want to, it's bothering me, and I want to get rid of that. I did this weird thing, it's called breathing. Yeah. I don't want it, though. Let's see where that's at. Where is that happening at? See, I got my stretch on. We don't want the stretch. I just want to slide that back. All right, let's check this other one. There's something going on there. Oh, that was in the beginning there. That's way better. Way better. Nice and clean. Yeah, this one's doing it too. This one is doing it too. I probably could have just used the gate to fix this. There we go. There we go. All right. I don't know if there's anything else really to do here. We might have it. We might be good. Let's see what's going on with this. Fuck yeah at the beginning. What is that going through? Ah, pre-chorus song. I never did fix this one as far as this stuff. We do need to fix that. That's on the soft vox again here. This little like whispering thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's coming through a lot clearer now. That was the problem there. That was the problem. Oh, I like that. Write the song like you're writing a letter. That's awesome. I like that. That's a good approach. It's good advice. All right. I think we're looking pretty good here as far as this remix. I'll tell you what. Let's just give it a play and see what we think. I should get the original one and play that. Whatever. Let's just play it. All right, there we go. So that is sounding pretty done to me. Probably could use a little bit more extra tweaking. One thing that I did do, you probably saw me doing this while the song was playing. I hooked up all the vocals over to this Vox Mix, and you've probably seen me do this before, but it's just something I like to do. Run all the vocals through this vocal mix, and then use this fruity limiter just to smash down on some of those peaks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I take some of my old songs and make them new again. And I hope you learned something from that. And thank you. Yes, we got You're Rockin' Music tomorrow. The submissions are still open for just a little bit longer. We'll see where we're at as far as that goes. There's still room for a couple more last I checked. But thank you all so very much. Thank you for all your kind comments. Hello, by the way, to Bong Barbie, who came in during that one. And anybody else? David Live to Fly, Hugh Caldwell. Thank you all for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. And yes, we have the Music for Life charity album launch that'll be taking place on Thursday and Friday over on Jade Star Music's channel. You're definitely going to want to check that out because it's going to be incredible. So thank you very, very much, all of you, for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we will be back again tomorrow right after Leela's doing, so we got live from the Leelaverse live performance. Jade Star will be reviewing another app for you. That'll be awesome. And then right after that, we got You Rock coming up then after that. So, and make sure if you haven't incinerated that like button, make sure you incinerate it, destroy it. All right. Well, thank you so much. We're gonna end the show with something a little bit special that you probably don't really need to see, but something I've been working on. And then we'll go out from there. So I just need to move something down. There we go. All right. Much love. Take care. And most importantly, keep rocking. And I will see you tomorrow for You Rock. Bye-bye, everybody. Hold up. Did you know about the other live shows happening here on the Thomas Christ channel?
I take it, I put it in.
Hour of Rock is a weekly live performance from Thomas Christ that blurs the boundaries between traditional live performance and live stream performance. Thomas performs songs from across his massive catalog of energetic and anthemic original electro rock, with occasional covers and other experimental performances. Definitely a show not to be missed, and admission is always free, unless you want to offer a super chat or super sticker, which is always appreciated. Don't miss Hour of Rock every Saturday night here on the Thomas Christ channel.
I can make it and I'll sell it on the internet.
You Rock is the flagship show here on the Thomas Christ channel, featuring your most rockin' indie music sent in by some of the most talented artists from around the world. New artists, premieres, the halftime headbang, and much more are part of each and every You Rock show. You can send in your track for consideration in an upcoming show using the form at bit.ly/YouRockSubmit. And don't miss You Rock Wednesdays here on the Thomas Christ channel.